right, let's just jump right into it. So,
Go.
what we're doing right now is you guys have already snuck past some guards over yonder ways, and you guys have fought a giant or a small, then giant dwarf. There is some poo slime coming through the door over here, over yonder ways. And you guys are now filing out of the room. You guys have barricaded this back door between you and the guards that you guys circumvented through stealthy means. And now you guys are where you're at. You do have one charmed individual. I don't remember what. I think it's this guy right here is charmed, and he's still going to be charmed for, I would say, another about hour still. I'd say it's only been like a minute since you charmed him, so he has an hour of charming. So you got like 55 more minutes. We'll just say 55 more minutes of charm left on that guy. What's up? What do you guys do? Yeah, you guys already lined up ready to go through the door. There's a couple of you back here still, but for the most part, you guys are all in the hallway, like heading out of the door.
How likely do I think it is that this poop monster is about to come out of this door? Now that there's
100% sure. Now that you're like looking at it, you're seeing parts of the poop monster coming from under the door. It's like happening right now.
Wonderful. Okay.
Come on, you guys know how much I like slimes.
I think we keep on moving. I don't want to see what's going to come out that door, especially if it's a poop monster.
Yeah.
It's a poop slime.
There's not too much I can do about that. Yeah, as I see like the people starting to head down the pathway, I'd be like, I don't want to be here by myself, and kind of just like start running down the tunnel.
Just like, wait for me.
100%.
Just like, yeah, we'll just close this.
Who's our new buddy's name? I have a bunch of names written down, but I don't know what his name is.
Wait, who?
The guy that I charmed last time.
Yeah, give me 1 second. His name is Krentz. Krentz.
Okay. Alright, so we all moving down the hallway, guys? Everyone's in agreement to not fight that slime monster, not figure out what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. We should definitely keep some eyes behind us.
Cool. Alright. Hey, Krant. So, how's it like in this clan that we're in? We're pretty new here, so you gotta kind of fill us in, and you kind of lead the way for us.
Oh well, I mean it's pretty cutthroat. Pretty much power rules all. You know, Xanathar. This is the way it is. Like you never know who you're working for, and you never know where the jobs come from. But they come. The money gets made, especially if you're good at making money.
I'm good at making money.
Well, that's probably why you're here. You're only the best at making money. End up surviving here in the Xanathar Guild. Only the strong survive here.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'm tired of talking to Krant. Hey, you don't have anything else to tell us.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
I'm coming out of the bathroom.
All right, so you guys gonna keep going to this next entryway down this alleyway?
I'll follow this narrow ass hallway because I am a giant.
All right. You come to the next El Passage Away-o, which I forgot to open the map of this place. Give me 1 second.
What is that in the center of the room?
Which is why I need to open the map to this place. Okay. As you walk in, oh, okay. I didn't know you guys were at this room already.
Dom's got to mute himself.
Okay.
Cool.
So, as you walk in, you see it's a table. There's a guy chilling back here. It's a mind flayer. There's also oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do
if
I
you
know what
guys
a mind
know
flayer is?
I guess that would be up. I guess none of you have probably ever come across one of them before.
I mean, may have heard of one before.
Yeah, so I guess for all of you guys, you just see a very tentacly faced creature holding one of the little eye creatures that you killed earlier. Actually, no, it's not one of the little eye creatures. It's even worse. It's like one of the little eye creatures, but it's just a brain with legs, and he's holding it and kind of like caressing the top of its head. And there is another large he is a let's see. He's a humanoid. I think he's a half orc. Yeah, he's a half orc. And he's sitting there next to Floon, who, by the description, you know that is Floon. And we're going to use.
I would totally like
Virgil.
look back at what's his name, Crack.
Kresk, the
Chris.
guy you guys, yeah.
I'd like look back at him and be like, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's one of the bosses. Well, that's one of the higher up bosses. I think his name is Nilor. Yeah, it's something weird. The fucking tentacles make their mouth speak very strange. But yeah, he's a mind flayer. I don't really know much about him, but I guess they eat your brain if they don't like you.
Oh, well, good thing I don't have too much of that. And I like jump in there like, Nini, what's going on, man?
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys have all the same regalia on of all the fucking people that work there. Okay. Threadbare curtains hang on the east wall of a long hall, in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on the chest of a male human with wavy red blonde hair. Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform on the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin, with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth. It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet. That's the scene you guys are coming up in.
Nini, what do you got there?
I got. Wait, are you addressing the mind flare?
Yeah.
He looks at you and he looks at your regalia. Yeah, hold on. Let me. What? And your mind is invaded as he says, "How dare you speak to me, underling?"
Oh, my bad. I thought we were all part of the same team.
You thought? That is quite amusing, I must say. And he says, well, since we've been disturbed, he stands up and he starts to walk out.
I looked to the other guy. I'm like, kind of rude, isn't he?
And the other guy's just like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, he will kill all of us.
Oh. You guys, well, okay.
He leaves this guy behind.
The little brain.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to roll deception check.
Me?
Yeah. He's kind of reeling from the whole, like, remembering that you guys are all wearing all their shit. Okay, yeah, so you're still good. All right, what's up next?
So the Mind Flayer left, right? The New Lord?
Yeah, Nilor is gone.
Okay. So we have a problem in the room, guys. For the people that are in this room, there's a weird slime poop monster back there that's might be coming down this hallway. Do we have any plans for this, or?
He like looks up and he kind of like takes his foot off the chest of the guy and he's like, I thought we fucking dealt with this already. Like, I've sent people there to deal with this. Where the fuck is Krisk?" And as he's yelling, this monster kind of runs off also down the hallway.
Is there more of the room or just this?
There's double doors here. There's a door here, and there's a door here, which I guess I can probably reveal just a tad more of that room.
Oh, and there's like a hallway right next to me.
Yeah.
What's down that hallway?
Oh, yeah, you could see that. At least that's what's down that hallway.
I'm extremely uncomfortable by the corner right there.
I'm just gonna tell you, there's nothing down that hallway.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Trust me, I'm God.
I just walk up to the other guy. I'm like, that guy's kind of an asshole. But super low under my breath, like trying to be discreet.
He's just like, oh no, he just surprised inspection. Who fucking surprise inspections anymore? Like, what the fuck? Whoever thought that he'd just show up here of all places?
So,
As far as you guys know, it's still in the room. It's not in the hallway. You can see that it's not in the hallway. But as far as you guys know, it's still in the bathroom. Yeah, he's in the process of being tortured.
It's like, yeah. So who's the guy under your feet there, dog?
Well, I mean, he's the one we're torturing for the information to get the gold.
I'm like, oh yeah, I kick him.
All right, make an attack roll. Unarmed.
Can't you charm the torture dude? Or will that break the other charm?
You make it look really convincing that you kick the shit out of this guy, but it just like barely cuffs his boot a little bit.
Do you want to see what my damage is for an unarmed strike?
I totally do. Yes! Bard life! My Tig is the same way. I'm just like, and I punch him in the face. It does nothing because it can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to look tough.
He's just like fucking.
Yeah.
Did you hear me earlier?
Yeah, so Dom asked if can I charm two people at the same time?
Yeah.
Am I
No,
am I
it's a
allowed to?
concentration spell, I think, isn't it?
It doesn't say anything about concentration. It just says duration 1 hour. Here, let me see.
So yeah.
Just post it.
The question is, can you target multiple people with charm? If you can't target multiple people, you can't do it on multiple.
Most of the time, if it has a duration.
It's not that it's concentration, it's can he use it on more than one person at a time?
Yeah, is it like one of those things where like my Slayer's mark where if I use it on something else, it then goes to something else?
No, it doesn't say anything about that at all.
No, and you can upcast it to charm more people too.
Yeah, so I guess
So you'd have to use a higher spell slot then. I'm not going to ask you to do that.
Oh yeah, it says there at the bottom. I can use it at level 2, which I don't have level 2 spells yet.
All right, so who wants to kill that guy real quick so we can pick this guy up and leave?
you're just saying that out loud.
I am very blatantly saying this out loud.
All right, roll initiative.
Like, bro. I don't think this guy's on our team. I say that to the guy that's like holding down the bad guy.
Wait, what? You say that to who?
The guy that I was just talking to.
Oh yeah, so you say that to the guy holding down Floon, the guy you guys are hired to save?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I know, fucking right. Well, let's kill his ass. And then he pulls out a fucking what does he pull out? Let's see here. He pulls out a wand.
You have an awfully gruff voice for using a wand, sir.
Look, man, you grow up in these fucking streets, you get gruff or you get dead.
I think someone should have a sense of professionality to them as I twirl my big hammer.
Sorry, I have to redo a couple of stats because you guys changed how this fight was gonna be.
No, I think you could leave it.
Okay, I'll put the Mind Flayer back in there.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, that one
No, I mean,
doesn't
you
need to
don't
be
have to
there.
do that either. You just have to, not use the mind flare.
I mean, I'm on their team.
Okay, so
We all
God,
rolled so good on initiative.
yeah, I don't know why I showed Gumshar at the bottom, but he is definitely going first. Sorry, I had to get some water. Okay, so he. Yeah, I know I'm live, but I was also getting water and thinking and doing other stuff. All right. He thinks that you're his friend, so he casts a firebolt at. Yeah, I was gonna say at Dom because he's the one who's just blatantly talking about killing him. Wait, it has to roll to hit. Damn it! Where's his roll to hit? There it is. 23 to hit. All right, 7 damage. Fire damage. I don't know if that changes for you. And now it's your turn.
I'm just like looking eyes wide, like, what the fuck? What is going on?
Yeah, 23 hits. A 23 very hits. That's how much damage that did? And you drop his ass. He just drops like straight up first hit. Just down. He goes, fucking firebolt. You're just like, oh yeah? Lightning, motherfucker. We've all seen Avatar. We know which one's stronger. And so he's knocked out. Yeah, so that was a really good fight. Real quick and
All right, before the strong guys come back, I'm going to pick up the tied up dude and head for the entrance.
Can I like look down that hallway that the mind flayer walked down? Like before he just walks into view and
they
pulls this
were
person
two
out?
double doors that are closed.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's see. Um, did that guy have like a? Did he have anything that I could use to like prop the door shut? Like, did he have a short sword or anything that I could like slide in between the handles or like?
He has a dagger. Yeah, so he's got a dagger and a wand. He got nothing. Like, you guys only got like I don't even like. I'm trying to figure out how much XP you got off of that, but the answer is going to be not a lot. You got 13 experience apiece for that fight. Yeah, like as soon as that mind player left and that other creature, which you don't know it is, left, this fight became a walk in the park.
I'm like not trying to be rude, but the feedback from Doms is absolutely killing me.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I can't really tell when I'm talking.
What did you just say?
Yeah, can you guys hear me through that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, then I'll just use this for hearing you guys.
I thought yours was on push to talk. Oh, yeah, okay,
So, an after.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are trying to stop it. Yeah. There is a throne here at the top that you could probably use. There's some torches. There's a couple of unopened doors that you have here. There's nothing in here as far as you guys know.
Motion for the paladin to grab the hostage. I go to move the throne in front of the door because I'm a giant, and I motion for Rocket and the other dude to look in the other door to see if there's anything worth taking.
I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm not the first one into new doors.
Cool. I got bottom door.
Really, a guy like me, I thought he'd totally be in for breaking doors.
It's like,
Mentalk grabs Spoon, hands him Rocket. I'll go check the other door.
ew. Like I'm a halfling, so if this guy's a full size human, he's like all over me right now.
Just hold his hand.
Like,
You can manage that, right? Hold his hand.
This
Don't let go of him.
God damn it. He is disgusting.
Can I actually like cast prestidigitation on him to like clean him up?
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally how the spell works.
Totally.
Wow, there is something that just cleans something. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know.
I was about to say,
Oh, yeah.
it just cleans shit. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it cleans stuff. Yeah, it totally cleans stuff. So, yeah. Both of these rooms that you open up are, they have bed mats with manacles hanging from the walls.
Kinky.
Can I take one of those manacles?
They're chained, like, bolted to the walls.
Ah, never mind.
So is the door successfully secured with the throne?
Is this guy like dead on me?
Oh, he is barely alive. He's, like, muttering to himself, like he's been here being tortured for a while now.
Can I cast healing word and just be like, it's gonna be all right, buddy?
Yeah, you definitely can. And as soon as you do that, he is just like, oh my God, this sucks so bad. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get out of here.
Hey, dude, save the tears for later. We got to get out first. Shut up.
Okay, yeah, let's fucking get out of here.
Yeah, you got to get off me.
So are you kind of like well, what's the word where you can't be too close to people? I guess claustrophobic.
No, I just don't like gross stuff like blood and
Oh, okay.
gross on me.
So Don, we need a strength check from you to move that throne. It's a stone throne.
Okay.
Would also like to check the body.
All right. As you go up to go and check him, he like twitches away and starts to roll away from you.
I hit him with.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
He's prone too, so he's just trying to roll away. He was playing dead because he's that hits. Yeah, so you kill him. He comes back to life with 1 health. That's his specialty ability for his racial trait. So he was like pretending to be dead because he's like, these guys just one shot me.
That's hilarious.
And then, like, you went to check his body, he's like, check! He tried to roll away. Oh shit, I forgot. I was doing the push to talk thing again.
Oh,
God damn it. I suck at that so bad.
so I got a 16 to move the chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that does it. As you're moving that, you see a box up on the chair.
Oh, cool. Someone grab this box. I'm hurrying to put the chair in front of the door.
Inside of the satchel that you see on Grumshar, he has a spellbook.
Oh. I know a certain magician who might be able to use that.
Is somebody grabbing the chest?
I'll check out the chest.
All right. Inside of it is 2 potions of healing, 16 gold pieces, 82 silver pieces, and 250 copper pieces.
Jeez.
Repeat that one more time.
This is it was 16 gold pieces, 2 potions of healing, 82 silver pieces, and 250 copper pieces.
250 what?
Copper pieces.
Pennies.
Penny.
So we each get 20 silver.
Now, the spellbook contains the following spells: Burning Hands, Disguise Self, False Light, Shield, Unseen Servant, and Witching.
Do we even have a wizard?
I don't think we have a wizard.
Yeah, I don't think we even have a wizard.
Yeah, no.
We'll
But
take that to go sell.
as far as I know.
Rocket, you want to grab onto that and hold on to that for the moment?
Yeah, I like put the book in the chest and put the chest in my bag.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I'd say it's small. It was a small wooden chest that was like just tucked up behind the throne. So I'd say it's like maybe like music for like a football size. Because it just had 2 potions in it and like that gold. So I'd say it's probably like that big. So I guess maybe the book probably wouldn't fit in it, but you can put the book into the bag as well. It's like a little jewelry box.
Okay. Can I hold on to the potions too?
Just carry the whole box, yeah?
Okay.
Just carry it. Just hold on to everything, and when we get out, we can distribute it outside.
Okay.
I feel like that's the easiest solution.
So
Alright, so we're
in the
So we're
chest.
done in here. Let's hurry on out before we get any more surprises.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Are you going to head back out the way you came? We're going to try and find a way through the other side.
Yeah, I think we spent not too long in here, so let's hurry on out before too much more time passes. Just going back to where we came.
Yeah, let's take off.
All right.
The paladin should lead the way. I want to carry the dude so he doesn't slow us down. Plus, I'm kind of hurt right now, and you guys aren't.
Oh, you're hurt?
Can
Yeah,
I
shot me with a fireball. I mean, it
Can
was
I-
a very
Oh.
fireball.
can I like sniff like is there poop coming out over here?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
That just made me wonder, can you use prestidigitation on a gray slime because it's made out of waste? Would that scrub it? Or
No, I don't think so.
I would say I would rule it as it would do damage to it, but like really weak, like unarmed strike damage.
because I was thinking like doing curing on undead.
Which doesn't actually work anymore. I guess, apparently. Yeah, so you know that the slime is working its way out. It's not out in the room, like it definitely smells worse than it had before.
Especially since there's a dead body in the room.
A very well, it's regular size now, but yes, very dead.
Alright, so hurry in that room, hurry out of that room.
Virgil, you're injured, right?
6 health.
Okay. In the hallway, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Virgil.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, you get 7 to your health.
That's exactly how much damage you did to me.
Perfect.
So as you open the door going into that room, you do notice that the spook slime is like halfway out from underneath that bathroom.
Yeah, so let's hurry on the next area.
I want to definitely be the last one to leave where we just were, and definitely like look over here.
Are you using that perception check you just did for that?
No, I was smelling for that.
Okay, well, then roll me a perception check.
15.
You see.
Someone's got to mute.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about. Trying to figure out. Yeah, you see that there is a rough-hewn tunnel in a loose flagstone.
There's a what?
There's a small tunnel that you find as you move a flagstone. It's
Can I peek
So is
behind
it
it?
like
it's a secret tunnel.
so like how small is it? Like just big enough for him because he's small, or
No, he finds the like. I'll say you found the latch to a fully dug out secret tunnel. Beneath the flagstone, and you click it and open the secret.
Uh, so I can't like see the double doors. Do I like hear anybody trying to come back in or anything?
No, you don't.
What do I see when I look in this tunnel?
In that tunnel, you don't see. You see like it's just a very like roughly like pretty much hand carved out tunnel that crosses back over. Like has a little grate where like some sewage comes through, but other than that, it's like pretty much all dry. And at the very end of it, you see what looks like a couple of barrels.
See a what? At the end, what?
at the end you see a couple of barrels.
Yeah, I crawl back there.
All right, yeah. So you come out into a cellar.
I want to look around and be like, I probably shouldn't be here, but I'll just lie my way out of it if I get caught and start like digging through stuff.
All right. So as you do that, you notice it's all stuff that like somebody who runs a bar would have. And as you're doing that, a, a a halfling woman comes down the stairs and she goes, "Hey, how did you get down here? We're not even open yet."
I'm a performer. I was supposed to come I'm early. I think I took a wrong turn.
Did you come out of that tunnel behind you?
He took around through Albuquerque.
Whoa, there's a tunnel back here. Did you know there was a tunnel back here? I was just like looking. There's like poop back there.
There's poop back there.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
So much fun. Things getting stolen.
yeah. It smells really bad.
He said he was going to fix it up down here. He's done nothing.
Yeah, terrible business practice.
So we're just going to run, get the fuck upstairs right now.
Yeah, sorry. I should have introduced myself. Rocket Sadler the Third. Yeah, I'll just this way. You said right? Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, upstairs.
And then I just kind of go where she tells me to go.
Yeah, just like, and then out, left. There's the door. Go. Thank you for telling me about the hole, though. Have a good night, darling.
Yeah. What was your name, sweetie?
I'm Miss. Shit, what is? I am Miss Peabody, and my husband is Mr. Peabody, and we run the Peabody Brewery.
The third brewery. We have to go there.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I'm not in there, so.
I don't know. Saying that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I'm there. So, yeah. I'm gonna go grab a drink and a snack real quick while everybody else does what they're doing.
I just imagine tiny dudes like out in the streets. Oh.
That fucking worked out well.
And meanwhile, we're at Mission Impossible over here. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so you guys carry him through the tunnels. No idea that Rocket just like waited for you guys to run off, and then he was just like, I'm gonna try this. So Clintock, you're in the lead, right?
Yeah. So Clintock's kind of heading out. Looks behind him. He's like, halfling.
You coming or you hanging around with slime?
No, I'm taking off. He's small. He can take care of himself. We see him throw his boomerang a couple times. He'll get it back. He'll bounce around. I believe in him. I trust the kid.
Sneak. I remind that there's goblins here, so we should continue sneaking by.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that it was almost too late for that, but you said something.
Well, we're in uniform.
It's kind of.
Yeah. Let's just see if you wake him up or not. If you do wake him up, it is what it is. But you talkers disappeared.
I mean, they're technically still disguised, and I can still use my invisibility. But I am carrying a hostage.
That is very true. So what's up with those stealth checks?
Oh,
Oh.
I dropped the hostage. Which, of course, he's like alive now, so he's probably yelling at me like a
Are these
dumbass.
the disadvantages that I'm seeing?
I'm a disadvantage. He rolled a crit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alonia is a goddamn fart on the wind. It's gone. Nobody knows.
So did his crit cancel out my crit?
But the rest of you just clickety click your way into there.
I mean, we're both wearing like heavy armor.
Yeah.
So we've been found out, or
Like, look over, and they're just looking at you. They're like, "Whoa!" You guys scared
so they
each
see us?
other? Oh yeah, they see you for sure. They don't see you in particular. If you were, I had her behind whatever one. If you were right in the middle, then yeah, they see.
They see Clemtalk, who is clumsily dressed as one of them, but also trying to sneak by them.
Oh, what the fuck are you guys doing? They like grab their bows and they're like shaking their guys up, and they're just like scrambling to try and find arrows. Ah! Intruders!
Run up and
Hey, not a surprise. Do it. Do the surprise.
Let me see. Long sword away. Yeah, sucks. I'm good at slashing.
Okay.
I'm looking for it.
say, it's 12 damage.
Jesus.
Okay, you guys both also have a surprise round.
I'm around the corner, so I can't do that. Elodie, can you hit them with your spell?
Yeah.
Like the last one.
Let me look at my spells. I just want to make sure I don't hit you with anything. Okay, I
Actually,
have. Yeah.
I've got Word of Radiance. I'll do that. Concentration of 14. Brody.
Um, concentration.
Yeah.
Anything else?
2.
And you definitely hit it. Is there anything else special about that one?
No, it's just that they can't hide from it.
Okay. So you hurt him with the holiness of your words. And he's just like, ah, shit! My soul!
And then Elodia destroys them with actual good magic.
I have chill touch still.
Oh yeah, do that. Hell yeah.
15? It is.
God damn it.
I should have just stayed hidden. I could have left this entire encounter.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be +4?
Is it +4?
Or was
Oh
it
yeah,
+4
it'll be
to
plus. It's +4 to hit.
+4 to hit. Damn. He gets hit with radiant damage and then necrotic damage, so he's got like good devil and bad devil screaming in his ear, but they're not doing much.
They're just yelling.
But he did just see his fucking friend get just bisected by a dragon.
That is an accurate summary. So yeah, roll initiative.
Can't we just let the dragon hit him and call it a thing? Because I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah, well, we gotta see what the initiative looks like.
Crit the initiative. Oh,
Good job, Dad.
I honestly was gonna try to talk
God
to him
damn
before
it,
you
you
guys
really
started.
did crit the initiative. Okay, so initiative order is Klimtok, Virgil, Elodia, and then this poor goblin.
first up we're gonna go Rocket. How's that drink?
He technically hasn't even barely made it up out of the basement yet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like I'm honestly probably still just rifling through barrels.
So what do you do, Clinton Top?
I'm just gonna longsword.
Who would have thunk it? Yeah, that hits.
All right.
And he's definitely dead now. All right, he tried. All right, so you guys split. God damn it.
Oh, now there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, so 100 split 3 ways.
Hey, I won my own encounter.
This wouldn't have been an encounter if you guys would have just talked to him.
Wait, how much? I mean, hey, 33 experience, 33 experiments. How much did we get from that other dude?
I think you got 33 experience for that too.
Do you guys remember how much you got from the orc we killed?
13.
Oh, I don't think we got experience from that orc.
13.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
Okay.
15? Okay.
Oh, 13. Okay, yeah.
13. So we've made 46 experience total down here. Or we made more last game, but 46 this game.
Yeah. All right, so you guys murder face these 2 goblins, and ironically, Randy, you picked the one way out, other than going back exactly the way you came. That wouldn't have been a fight. There's like 4 other ways out of this place, and they're all fights. Like,
I just followed my nose wherever it went, you know?
like this one smells like a bar. I'm going. Sounds like I can make some money in this bitch.
I don't think it so much smelled as a bar as it didn't smell like sewer.
I smell fresh air.
Oh, so we'll continue making our way back. You said there's no more encounters, right?
Yeah, no, you guys make it the rest of the way out of the sewers.
Alrighty. We pop up, a little dirty. Clintock meets us there. I mean, Rocket meets us there, cleans us up. Because you can't be seen with dirty people.
I don't even know where you guys are. I'm chilling in this bar.
I was about to say, now it's time to figure out
where. Oh shit! I forgot about that. Now it's time to figure out where you guys are at in relation.
Oh yeah, now we got to go back to the city map. That'll be fun.
Okay. So
So, do we lose the little guy along the way? I feel like there's a guy that throws something at people that didn't follow us.
Randy, you are.
Yeah, the guy who like calls people odd insults all the time.
Yeah. He likes to yell at people, throws his little stick that doesn't come back. The little guy, yeah. Like, where'd he go? I thought he was right behind us.
He did have that doll in his backpack. Maybe that thing got him.
Yeah. Oh, he had the gold.
You guys are wrong.
He had the potions.
He had the potion and the gold.
You guys didn't grab
Well-
the gold at the thing? I grabbed my gold.
No, he took the chest
Yeah.
with all the gold and the silver in there.
Wait, we're down here now?
Yeah, I never moved you guys around to where you guys actually were.
Oh, okay.
You guys ended up, we'll say, here. So that's the only place that doesn't have a thing on it. And it's a so you guys. So yeah, you guys aren't too spread out because you guys were just in one big sewer area. Actually.
Uh,
Yeah.
Does anybody remember where the rich dude lives?
Which place?
He said he's gonna meet you back at the port.
Oh yeah.
You guys all know that.
What's this Peabody bar look like?
It's a nice little place. It's definitely like it's a brewery. It's not like a bar really.
Oh.
It's more like you go in to buy beer, but not to drink.
Wait, aren't they closed?
Yeah, they're closed. They're definitely, you're just like standing in the foyer, and she's just like, now you guys are just making it upstairs. Like she's already yelled at you now, and she's like, out, 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 out.
Hey, do you guys have like a spokesman? As I'm like, walking towards the door.
Oh, roll persuasion.
22.
She's like, a spokesman? I mean, you were a man we just found that came out of the sewers in my basement.
Yeah, then
I'm listening.
Yeah, but but do you have a spokesman? Like
Well,
I ended up down there because the quality product I couldn't help but find myself in your establishment. So I was just wondering if there's anybody out there advertising for you or not.
I've been telling my husband he really needs to get on this advertisement thing. He says, no, but we don't want to put him up on the boards. There's people bring bad customers in, but I'm just like, any customers at this point would be good.
I like take out the chest and take all the copper out of it and like put it on like the counter. Like, so I'm gonna just tell a couple people that Peabody's is awesome. And you can, have this here, and we'll just pretend like I was never here, or what? How do we do this?
She says, yeah, I mean, that works for me. I mean, also, I was going to board that thing up at some point in time, but if you guys were going to use it, I could just kind of half board it over and then let you guys use that as your own passageway.
I mean, let's just you and me keep that passageway, kind of like this. Speaking of, is Mr. Peabody around?
Oh, he's upstairs, probably being lazy asses.
Well, if you're ever bored,
God damn it.
and like walk out the door.
She's like, oh my, oh, I hope he brings me some business later.
Business is my middle name, darling, and close the door. And I laugh away. It's not.
All right, so is the royal dude completely untied and not a mess anymore? Can we walk around town with him and make it look like we weren't the ones who kidnapped him?
Yeah, Fluent, he's been healed this whole time. He's actually been kind of confused as to why you were here.
I was carrying him so it wouldn't slow us down.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, so now that you guys untie him, and he's just like very happy. And you guys are just walking your way back over to the bar.
Yeah, I would like naturally just be heading back to the yawning portal, but like working on a Peabody song, like on my way.
And I'm gonna head back to the Encore as well. I'm going to suggest to Floon or whatever that he follow us because otherwise he might get kidnapped again.
That's a very fair point. I believe, yes, I will follow you rather. And he just kind of like grabs the back of your cloak.
I think to myself it's a little too close, but I just keep moving.
It's like he's noticeably missed himself multiple times in my recurrence the last few days.
Oh, he's been cleaned up, so there's no more piss in his pants.
Yeah.
Unless he pissed his pants when we killed those
It
goblins.
stayed. Some things even prestidigitation can't. You guys get back to the Youngling portal.
Do we get there when it's busy or when there's just a few people?
The Youngling portal is always. It is literally never. It's not always totally like it's not wall to wall packed because it's not nighttime right now. It's still earlier in the day. But like there's a large crowd. There's some older ladies down at the bar eating lunch. Like there's just like some people playing darts against this giant like stuff like beholder head.
Okay, so more mindful.
They, you know, they're not like all getting there to get shit faced, shit tanked like it's the middle of the night, but they're having a beer between work or something like that. So as you walk in, Bolo is there drinking alone in a corner, and he just, as soon as he sees you guys and he sees Fluid, he jumps up and runs and grabs you guys, just like jumping in circles, and he's so happy. He says, I confess that I have but few coins to spare. But never let it be said that Bolo remakes on a promise. Allow me to present you something you know about. He holds out a scroll. The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterton. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. I'll arrange a meeting with one after you suspect of the estate and deemed it to be sent.
Is there gold in that property?
This property actually cost me quite a lot more gold than I offered.
And so the deed's worth money.
You would be the proud most old man.
All right, sounds like we can sell this.
Am I there when they get there, or do I show up like after them, or?
I'd say that as he's talking about this, you're walking.
Okay.
And he catches you up real quick. He goes, "Oh, wonderful! You're here. I don't know how you guys got separated. But it's so good to see you're okay."
Like, oh, you guys made it.
Like, oh, so you didn't fall down a hole in the sewer.
I
So
kind of did.
So you didn't run away with that chest, huh?
You fell up the hole.
Yeah. I mean, I got the chest. I may or may not have put the pennies in like a wishing well with a bunch of kids. But I got the rest of it.
So you paid out of your end.
That's fine. It was like $2, like two gold, I think. Maybe like 2.5.
We'll subtract that off your end.
That's okay. Yeah.
So,
have you guys ever been to Peabody's? Like, have you guys ever tried that?
So you should each get 3 gold and 25 silver.
So I get 2 gold or 1 gold and 20 silver. Right?
Yeah, because you gave up all the pennies.
Very fair.
What was the question? Oh yeah, you guys are going to be honest. It's a rather new establishment. It's not crazy.
Like,
But like
oh.
you said, it's a bar. It's a brewery.
Yeah, they have high quality product coming out of that place.
Yeah, it's where you would go purchase bulk alcohol to sell.
Yeah, and Mrs. Peabody, woo!
No, firecracker.
She got them.
Yeah.
She got them halfling legs that don't stop.
I'm like, so they stop a little short.
They goes at least 3 feet. Yeah, so you're there as he's offering you the deed to this Troll Skull Manor and Tavern.
Like, bro, we got a studio now.
I was like, no, we have money that we can use to buy a studio.
No, that's like a deed to a manor.
It's a deed to an entire estate, yeah.
Like that's our house now.
Yeah, like you guys have to go check it out if you guys want to, which I think they have.
I mean, if it ain't bougie, we can sell it and upgrade to something bougie.
Hold on, we gotta see the lawn. I want to see the lawn first. See how that looks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Does it have a big backyard?
These are all important things.
It's not really. It does have its own little yard. It's not like a large yard. It's more. It's in a private. It's in a private like nook where there's a whole bunch of other shops. There's like a blacksmith there. There's a woodworkers there. There's a potion makers there. It's all in this like alley. And then where the manor's at, which it's attached to, is the start of a bunch of nicer homes where there's like little. It's like basically a picket fence house. Like it's a nice ass house.
So
it's just.
Is it in a good neighborhood?
I want to kind
It's
of
in a great neighborhood.
I want to kind of grab the deed out of the guy's hand and kind of just start tapping Elodia and Rocket on the head, saying, "How do you intend to fund this place?
Like
We do
with
not have
with
money.
that piece of paper right there.
The piece
First
of paper
off-
is only a deed. It doesn't pay for the land keeper and the person who runs the bar and the lights."
Bruh, have you met my plant?
keeper.
Have you met this plant guy over here? Like,
I'm the landscaper. I'll take care of the plants.
yeah, my guy Elodia is our landscaper. I am gonna make sure the neighborhood loves us, and Klimtalk's gonna make sure that everything is, there ain't nobody trying to bully us around, and you're gonna scare everybody because you're really big.
And also,
I've-
you were the one who's good with money.
Keep the booze.
I've always wanted my own working farm, so all I need is just a little bit of outside.
Kind of look at him and be like, "Well, you've got me beaten 2-1, so I'll submit to diplomacy."
You can have your own room, I promise.
We'll let you be security.
As he says that, I kind of just toss Rocket the deed.
Just like put it in the chest, put it in the bag.
Well, we're going to need to see a locksmith about putting our own lock on that thing.
I'll take arcane lock as a spell. I don't even care.
All right. So what's next? We saved this dude. He gave us. Oh, how much did he give us? He just said he gave us what he had.
He gave you guys 10 gold apiece before you guys left. Promised you 50 gold apiece after you return, but instead gave you a house.
That's come ups.
So in Waterdeep, where is this?
I just
house?
posted what Troll Skull Manor looks like.
But
That's a wonderful question. It is in Troll Skull Alley, I believe.
that would make sense.
Right? Oh, okay, yeah. So at this point in time, you guys would level up, but yeah, Troll Skull Alley. So I gotta look for that on El Mapo. That's Troll Crook Alley. I don't think it's in the same spot.
So, question for Randy.
Yo,
Um,
Randy or
I
Rocket?
know experience is typically given for fights,
Yeah.
but how is experience divvied up for completing, say, missions and stuff without, um, straight up murder?
I mean, an encounter is
Is
an
that
encounter,
the
and
thing?
you should. An encounter is an encounter, and you should give experience for encounters, whether that be social exploration. Like, if there is no guaranteed success, the player should get experience for it, whether it's minuscule amounts or like a ginormous sum. Depends on how hard the encounter was. Um, uh, that's how I do it personally. Um, yeah. If you can circumnavigate an entire combat, I'll give you the XP for that combat. Like, it's not my fault as the DM that you guys found a way around all that stuff. You deserve the XP for it.
Okay. So it's still typically attached to encounters, but as a DM, you're um, at liberty to decide how people get that.
Sure. And a social encounter is yeah, it's still an encounter. It's just a different kind of encounter. If me, the bard, walks into a social encounter, I'm probably gonna do all right. If somebody with like a -2 charisma score walks in there, that's a deadly encounter for them. Like, it ain't gonna go their way. Like, they deserve experience for the level of the group.
No way.
Let's make a decision.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it says that it's in a nicer area, so I was assuming that it's uptown.
After you go in the city, there it is. Camp Point, Washington. Fucking Bellevue.
Fucking Bellevue.
While you guys are deciding that, Muff, Quintot?
Yeah.
So, I have this statue of Tiamat. After going through all these fights, I feel like I know you better, so I'm just gonna hand that to you.
Okay. Um.
That I bought for 200 gold for no reason.
Uh,
Um, I'm going to address the guy that just gave us his deed. Do you know of a place that buys books, specifically those of an arcane nature?
Oh, there's actually a place in Troll Skull Alley. He buys and creates spell books. He could even create spell scrolls. He could probably turn the whole thing into spell scrolls. It would be very expensive. He could do it. He's talented.
I can see Rocket really getting down with spell scrolls.
Every the home, of course, the tavern. There's another tavern there, which is a little less amazing. Tried to outbeat this. There's a metal worker. It's a couple. One is a fire genasi and one is a water genasi. Um, there's a woodworker.
Sounds steamy.
There's a druid that sells potions and things like that. There's a private eye. You can actually find anything you want about anything.
He must be pretty good to have not gotten merged by all the crime families here yet.
Oh, he's married.
We're gonna get there, he's gonna be dead, isn't he?
There's only one way to find out. So yeah, you guys are on the way to Troll Skull Alley now, walking past the yawning portal, up through the winding streets of Waterdeep, and eventually you get about halfway through the city. It's taking you guys now, I'd say probably 45 minutes of a walk from where you were at. So you made it out of the dock board into the city proper, where, you know, all the streetlights are broken with all the cameras stolen. And you guys make your way into Troll Skull Alley. And in front of you lies Troll Skull Manor, which should be available to look at as its thing, which is not a great thing. It's just some digital image I found online, but it is what it looks like.
But there's a garden.
There is a garden right there.
That's all I want.
It's a key property. 20 minutes to downtown, 20 minutes to the school, and 30 minutes to Zanzibar.
Now, yes, you're going to go and look around and tell me what you think about it.
So I'm guessing Elodie is going to go straight to the garden.
Yeah, I'm at the garden. I don't care about anything else in the house. That's all you guys.
Yeah, Randy. I just couldn't find it on the actual map. Like where it's at. So I was just, I know it's in the north, so I know it's
Valid.
It's definitely a more nicer area. But I just couldn't tell exactly which fucking one of these roads it was on because it's hella blurry and I got to.
I'm going to follow Elodie into the garden, and when we arrive, I want to address all of the plants. I want to say, attention ladies, you're under new management. My boy Elodie here is going to be taking care of you. I expect you to treat him right and stand pretty tall. And I know they can understand me. I can't understand them, but they can understand me.
Yeah. That's hilarious. You can use your powers to talk to plants.
So what are the vibes I'm getting from this place? Like as I walk up to it, like I'm just looking like this is where my career is going to start. This is where
Like you see potential. It's
okay.
definitely run down. It's old. Like it seems like it was a very successful establishment at one point in time. But like, there's not a whole lot going for it now without lots of elbow grease and stuff.
I start casting
Like,
prestidigitation on the front porch.
Ow.
I'm just like cleaning it off with prestidigitation, like all over the place.
Just slowly pressure washing the house with magic.
Yeah, like my little halfling legs are just running around like.
And just pressure washing the house with magic.
Yep. Oh. And you guys are still outside looking around. You guys have seen the garden. It's wilting. It hasn't been taken very well care of or at all any care of, to be honest, for quite a while. Their previous owner died. You will know that. Bolo tells that to you kind of as your way up there. He kind of slides it in there in passing. He goes, "Oh yeah, the old owner died. He's rather annoying. But you know, I got the place at a really good price."
On the way there, I'd be like, did he say the owner was dead and annoying? No, he couldn't have said dead and annoying. That's ridiculous. But yeah, when I get there, I'm just
So-
cleaning up the courtyard.
I'm going to say, so how did you come into control of this deed?
Oh, I was going to use this property to write a book.
That's not what I asked.
I bought it. I am rich and famous. Well, more famous right now than rich. But when my next book comes out, then I will be both of those things.
I like this guy.
Right now, I'm just famous. Not really that stuff. Because I spend all my money on this house. So I was going to make my next book about it.
Side note,
You're making a book about the house.
Yes, the Troll School Manor. Isn't that an amazing name? Also, the owner is so annoying.
You keep mentioning that, but you know you're the owner now, right?
I see.
Oh, this owner, yes. But still.
And so I'm going to start walking inside the building. I'm going to turn and address the man and say, "All right, now will you kindly get off my lawn?"
He goes, well, we still have to.
And I walk
So-
inside.
He's just like, as long as you guys know we have to go get it notarized still, I need somebody to go with me to sign the paper.
You get out of my garden. I want you out of here.
He's just like, okay, I just still have the deed to the property, but okay. He just walks off.
Remember, I grabbed the deed out of his hand. I mean, we still technically have to get it notarized, but that'd be something for either the dude who actually wants the place, Rocket, or the Paladin to do. Because he's good at oaths.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I mean,
but
this
one way that property is not under your guys' control.
Yeah, I mean that was also like a while ago that we were talking to Bolo anyways.
He came with you to the property.
Oh, you came with us?
Yeah, he's there to show you guys the property to then go and
Oh.
Yeah,
get
that's
showing
why.
it to you first to see if it was okay, and then you said go get it.
That's why me and Lodia told him to get off our lawn. All right, so I'm assuming Rocket and Clintock are going with him because the owner is so annoying.
He's like, all right, oh, yeah, okay.
So is this a time of rest we're taking? Hey, he promised to pay us and refused to do that
He didn't refuse. He could.
because he paid for a house.
Well, he already paid for the house. That's where all his money went. His friend was gone. He needed him back. You guys came out like gangbusters. This is a multi-million-dollar home that you guys have. Like,
Yeah.
this is a,
And he's left it for us to fix up.
Yeah, I mean I would basically go to Bolo and be like, yo, so what yeah, this is great. What's where do you gotta sign this thing or what?
Like, we just need to have a witness. We can actually honestly use anyone that has an official position in the city, like a city councilman or something like that.
Sure, Clip Rock is the only one.
what's that?
And he just needs an official presence when he signs the paperwork to whoever the new owner is. So it can be officially notarized. So then when he brings it to the notary, they can take it and be like, okay, it was signed by us, like someone with an official status, like a city guardsman or like someone in like the law officers or something like that, or like a lawyer or something. It just needs to be an official document.
I can do that,
Can
but
we?
if my name's on the title, I may not go.
Yeah.
I'll put my name on it. It's fine.
How
that would
much
work.
does this cost every month, or like a year, or something?
We'll figure that out later.
Oh,
Yeah, that seems right, actually. Yeah, let's just sign this.
They're still property costs.
if you're doing it up running it as a business, but there's no home taxes. Like,
There's no tax on houses in this place? Holy sh!
fully own
You still pay taxes for the land.
Yeah, I know, but they don't have it.
That's what I was saying. They don't have taxes in the city?
Yeah. So yeah, there's not like an overall tax. There's a business tax that you'll have to pay if you want to run a business out of it. But if we're just owning a home, it's just a flat price.
And any business we do is going to be under the table.
Ah, la, 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 la.
I mean, it'd have to be to. Yes, it would have to be to be at your height. Hello.
Oh, is that a short jump? Never heard one of those before.
It's okay, little man.
All right, he signs the paper off. He signs everything off to you, and he says, "Okay, I'll take this to the notary. The home is yours." And he walks on.
Someone should follow him.
Yeah, no, I definitely would go with him.
Okay, yeah, you go with him. And it's not very far away. It's probably like a 10, 15-minute walk to a big city building. And he goes in and he turns it in. Really unfun.
So, are we taking a rest now, or like a short? I guess
Yeah,
supposed to
you
be a
guys
short
can
rest.
have a look.
You got a long rest?
We'll say that if you guys are going inside, as you're walking in, the whole lower tavern section is just trash. Like there's broken furniture everywhere. Like there's casks of wine that just never got removed, so it's just vinegar. So like it's just nasty. Then you go up the stairs, and then there is rooms for each of you, and they are rather nice, but they're threadbare, like sheets and things. Like the mattresses are really really old and dust ridden, and like the whole house is basically empty and just rotting away. But the house itself is sturdy and strong. Just everything inside of it is just old and broken and very miskept.
I don't know if I need to say it, but as soon as I get to my room, prestidigitation all over everything, starting with the window, working my way, like starting from the roof, working my way down to the floor.
I
All right.
my claim.
Yeah, you guys can take a long rest at this moment. Would you take them, Top?
I say I lay claim to the tower.
All right. Yeah, that's a fair assumption, being in the watchtower.
Just sits on the ceiling at night like Batman.
Just Clint Hawk out there with his cape, just a dragonborn. I am here. I will say during the night, you hear odd creaks. You hear cussing in the voice that you haven't heard before. An occasional thing shifting and getting knocked off the shelf.
It's still early, isn't it?
As soon as I hear a voice, I try to talk back to it.
Here, whisper back slightly. Closing time.
Like closing time. No. We just got here. My name is Rocket.
No.
Do you live here too?
No response. It's almost like he's not there.
I'm gonna do some cleric stuff, but I don't have cleric stuff. Strictly kill stuff with lightning cleric.
I feel like Rocket would like open his bedroom door and like go out into the hallway. Like, "Hey, you out here?" and I would just continually go around the house like trying to find that voice that I heard before. Like,
So you're saying so basically that day we just ended it out like the end of the day, and this is happening at the night, right?
No, you guys are still. You guys are just taking a long rest. This is just happening during while you guys. So this is still the pretty.
Well, you don't have to be asleep. You don't have to be asleep during a long rest. That's what I'm saying. You just have to not be doing anything strenuous.
Oh well, then this is happening during you doing your long rest. So like, I guess you guys aren't sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is like during while you guys are doing your long rest, things are getting knocked over. You do hear a voice here and there, and when you do respond directly to it, it said that to you, and then just kind of isn't there
Um, gonna have to go around and make sure there's no secret passageways or anything in here.
Yeah, roll perception. None that you know of.
Son of a bitch.
hey, can we take a break for like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
I just saw the game. Exciting. So.
Dottie and Dom. Can I make a request?
Yeah.
Is there any way you guys could switch like your push to talk where like Dottie's the one like constant one? Dom do the. I'm having trouble following it going on.
Oh, because it's just me who's blinking. I can just straight up turn mine off until I'm doing something, but it just messes with the flow though.
I don't want to like mess y'all up. I don't know what your setup is going on, but like I can hear you, Dottie, but it's like really
It's very
avoided.
silent. Sometimes very silent. I don't understand things. I'm just waiting until someone understands it, and it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was.
Randy apparently knew everything. I'm just over here like, what was that?
Yeah. However it works for y'all. I'm not trying to make it. I'm trying to follow what's going.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot that. I didn't know that he was muted already. So, yeah, he's just gonna stay muted until he needs to talk. Then.
Sorry, guys. This shit really hard to.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's like he doesn't have a headset, so it's like it's really awkward for us to try and do it.
Yeah, I see that he's on.
And like I can only sit in this like one chair in the whole house. I can't like sit anywhere else because of my back.
I seen that he's on his phone. I figured it might be kind of hard, but I was hoping there was something, you know.
Yeah, and then I'm used to doing the push to talk now, so I've like gotten used to it. So then like it will still have his shit up, and then I'll do the push to talk and forget that I'm trying to talk through his, and so then that's when it starts double feeding really bad.
Right, right. Definitely. Double fitting's definitely worse, but I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, when it double feeds, it's like I don't understand it because it echoes.
Yeah, I totally get it. Like I've listened back on the videos, it just sounds like a fucking garbly mess. It's just that I can't hear it's doing that, and he can't hear that it's doing that.
Right.
Only you guys can. So like we don't know until you guys are just like, okay, we can't hear you at all, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's the problem with online gaming is audio issue.
Dom was also mentioning that I a lot of times just talk quietly. Like I'll just say something like quietly, just thinking that it was at the same volume as what I was saying earlier when it's just not.
Probably should.
You're rocking through the walls. These walls are pretty thin. I can hear you yelling around the house. Can you stop?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, did you
Cool.
hear?
I heard something as well. I tried to
Right after.
for trap doors or something like that, but I just rolled really bad.
I guess I'll get up.
Like, Elodie, I really like what you've done with like the courtyard outside. Like, do you think we could get like some vines going up the side? I'm thinking like aesthetically pleasing. You know, like we should kind of try to be like the gem. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like you're the guy to make that pop.
You know, there was vines. If someone didn't knock them all off.
I want to
My
wake up
bad.
Clem Talk or check in on Clem Talk and be like, "Hey, you're another holy dude. Can you sense ghosts and stuff?"
I guess I sense.
I
All
just want to be
right.
like looking over, like, what are you doing?
You know that there is yeah. Okay, so you know that somewhere in the house is a specter. You don't smell, say, a noxious odor or like, and you don't like hear a heavenly music. Like it's seems rather neutral, but you know for sure an undead specter is somewhere around.
I'm going to
It's a ghost of some sort.
A specter, huh?
not a wraith.
What's a specter?
It's a ghost.
I want to address the ghosts in the house. Do you have unfinished business? Were you killed by a certain weird asshole?
Um, he scrawls on uh the dusty countertop and says, "My bar, closing time."
Like, I don't think this is a bar anymore, man.
When you say that, one of the casks of like vinegary wine, just like you could see like a fist print, like pop the side of it, and it starts draining out onto the floor. And then he says, "It was a beautiful bar," and then kind of feel his presence like blink away.
Prestidigitation on the dirty floor.
I'm like, "Well, dude, you gotta chill." And cast Turn on
Like,
Dead.
this is going to be a magnificent place. Do you want to help us make it magnificent, or are you just going to fight us the whole time?
He is not currently in the room anymore. He is blinked away to some other part of the house.
I think he likes us.
I mean, being a holy man might be weird. Try to find like a Ouija board or something. Something to clean.
You guys could probably try and find one.
Yes, I'm gonna help.
Sage, maybe.
Should we burn some sage, dog?
There's some sage in the garden. We'll go run and grab it.
Sorry, what were you guys saying? He was asking if he could still hear it like within 30 feet by 30 feet. I was just like, it's not near you guys at all. It's a giant house, and it is not near you guys. But carry on.
We're gonna try to find some.
Yeah, that's just the bar itself, and there's still 4 stories above that of house.
Yeah, we're just
So I
like
went to the garden stage.
yeah, we're like burning some sage. Like I'm playing a little peaceful song. I don't know if it's helping or not. Like I've never done this before, but like, yeah.
I have to think how to tackle this.
I start praying to Bahamut. It helps.
It
You should still be able to tell where it is, I believe, because of your.
yeah, you would still know which direction it's in because of
Your whatever.
your divine sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow that presence. Burning, praying to Bahamut.
I'm gonna just be behind him like Baha M-U-T, Baha M-U-T, Baha
Gonna follow and
M-U-T, Bahamut was his name.
God damn it! I won't prep turn undead for as soon as the ghost is within range.
I'd be like, is that it? Is that his name? You think? Like Bahamut?
Dragon god.
But the specter's a dragon god,
No, Bahamut.
but Bahamut's the specter.
Spectre is Joe.
Oh, Joe, where are you at, man?
That's it. You guys never asked him what his name is.
Well, yeah, I think his name's Joe.
All right.
Like
Only the one who cast Divine Sense. We just think his name is Joe.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so yeah, as you go up there, you guys actually do make your way all the way up to the tower, and there is a balcony there, and according to your divine sense, he is on that balcony.
Okay, while we're like by the stairs, I cast channel or turn undead. He has to make a wisdom save of 14.
So you're attacking him.
I'm doing turn undead. It's not
I-
attack.
It's
It's
a-
ability.
It's like an attack.
Does it damage it?
No, it makes him run away from
Yeah.
his home. So he's not going to take that very well.
Yeah, I would ask what you're doing. Like, are you doing something bad to Joe?
I'm sitting there holding my little symbol, my emblem of Zeus, and I'm just like, yeah.
Joe is our friend.
Not food.
I mean, I wasn't gonna eat them. Is that a giant joke? Oh, it's grind his bones, make bread.
Is that a charm spell? Is that a charmed condition? What is it? What is its effect? Turning. What is turning?
Just share it, dog.
Gotta resolve this lost spirit.
I don't know what absolve means, but it sounds dope.
Gemma said she's probably not helping with. Oh well. Thought they could. I don't actually know if it's Bahamut or Bahamut.
And so you make him fly away from the house, then I guess.
Virgil, you're an asshole.
I'll follow it as it leaves the balcony. I'm like, "Be gone, ye! Off to Boogertopia."
I'm gonna give Joe directions. It's like, so the cemetery is like 4 blocks that way, 6 blocks this way. You want to go a little bit northeast, away from the harbor. That's where the cemetery is.
Oh, he's only turned for a little while. Oh, I will say that before there was a really good chance you could have had him help you guys run the bar, but now you guys have problems.
I go out into the courtyard and I like use prestidigitation to dirty up the words on the ground. Come back, Joe.
His name just isn't Joe. He's not going to understand what you're asking.
It's the thought that counts. I'm just sitting out there, like looking off in the distance where he went, like looking the other way, like
Baby, come.
Joe.
Joe, come back to me.
I look at Virgil and be like,
away from you guys
like,
right now. I don't know.
Virgil, he's going to be so pissed. I don't know that much about like the whole boogie boogie thing, but like I do know that he was here and you just were like, bye, and he's not going to be happy.
Yeah, I don't know how long the turn undead will last, but so for 1 minute he has to sprint away at what would be 50 feet a turn.
That's pretty good distance.
So he is very far away, and he flies too. So he's just in a straight line, very far away from the house by the end of this. So now what are you guys gonna do?
I'm picketing in the front. No, Joe, I won't go. No, Joe, I won't go.
I'm looking for salt.
There is nothing in the cupboards. There's literally, it's threadbare. Like, this whole place has been uninhabited. Like, he had bought it to write a book about Joe.
Virgil, do you have any salt?
Yeah, I'm going to finish taking my long rest. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna go take a long rest also.
No sleep till Joe's home.
So you're waiting outside for the return.
Oh, 100%. I'll be outside for at least 2 minutes.
I was going to say, like, you go back to continue your long rest, and about 3 minutes later, you hear smash downstairs as both of the wine kegs that were left just spill all over the front, and inside of them, inside the liquid that's left, is written in big letters, "My bar, closing time."
Is there like a window into the kitchen where like the barrels are? Like what?
You mean like if you were looking from the outside, could you see into the front? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the whole front of the mansion is all glass. Like the whole front of the tavern is all like windows.
As soon as like I hear the and like the crashing, I'd be like, I did it, and running back inside.
I'm gonna go downstairs and yell at Joe.
Like,
Everybody's just
I want to be like standing in the doorway with my little halfling self. Like, you guys Better leave Joe alone.
I'm downstairs rubbing my eye. I'm like, dude, Joe, can you keep it down for real?
They're like, no, Joe's mad at you, Virgil. You go back up to your room. You leave Joe alone.
Oh, for a walk, okay? Because he clearly had something he needed to work out. And when I need to work something out, I go for a walk.
Well, not everybody likes being forced on a walk. Dogs don't like being on leashes. Treat them nice.
Like as you're waving your hand, I'm just seeing this halfling waggling your finger at it. This ladle comes and it just puts itself in your hand, and now you're waving a ladle at Virgil, huh?
Yeah. See,
and then
me and
just,
Joe. Me and
you
Joe.
just on the wall behind you. You just see written, yeah, yeah.
Now, this is really weird, and I just pass out.
As you hit the ground, this little it's really fuck up, ugly ass towel, but a towel just starts to pull itself over you.
I asked Joe what his is.
He writes in the dust, LIF. It's leaf.
That is a lot better than spoof or whatever the other guy's name was.
Falloon.
I'm gonna say, oh, so clearly you're pissed off about something, and it's totally not what I did. Were you murdered?
In large letters underneath the name, he writes no.
So why did he say you were annoying, and then try to write a book about you?
My bar.
It's a very simple answer, but I was expecting a little more elaboration than that.
Can I search around for closed sign?
There is one hanging in the front, and it does say closed right now.
I put that in the window.
Yeah, that's fine. And then as you do that, he draws a sad face directly underneath the closed sign.
I flip it around to open.
And he draws a happy face, but then an arrow to the bar.
I go and start pouring 5 drinks.
You do not want to pour any of that in any. It's vinegar now. It's no good. He's more you see dust start to kick up all over the shop, and you see already broken tables get smashed the rest of the way down, and you see all the cups that are chipped and broken all along. You see them all get slid off onto the ground, and they all shatter. You notice the whole place is in disrepair. I will tell you that you with your divine sense, you can tell he's not angry at you guys. He's just upset that he's not doing what his dream was, which was to open the most successful bar in the entire city, which it was until he died.
So you want to relay that information to us?
Yeah.
So we know that? Okay, so knowing that, I'm kind of going to point at the dude that he put a dirty towel on that's knocked out right now because he has him in his sleep and be like, that dude had the same dream as you.
He writes, I know.
But I'm going to tell him that I think I have an idea how to bar up and running. I'm going to try to wake Rocket up.
It's easily done.
Okay. Okay. I'm kind of grabbing Rocket, and I'm like, bodies.
Yeah, wife's a babe.
Yeah. Can we work out some kind of deal where we sell their?
We're selling the brews?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes. That's it. Joe, I knew this was a good thing.
Multiple times underlines his name.
It's like, well, why does he keep saying why is he who's Liff?
Joe wants to be called Liff.
Liff.
Or
Liff?
Leaf.
Has
Leaf.
the Spectre taken a form yet, or is he still just being an unnatural presence?
He's invisible, entirely invisible.
Well, make him choose not to be invisible. If
Leaf.
he's going to run this place, he needs to be able to smile at the customers.
He's not going to run this place. He's a specter guy. He's a poltergeist. That's literally what he is.
Let me reiterate. I didn't mean run the place because Rocket's running the place. I meant be the bartender.
He's not going to be the bartender.
If he's going to be the bartender, that bitch can pick up a beer.
He is going to be the halfling's Leaf, and he will live vicariously through me.
Are you inviting a possession?
I'm like, be careful with those words, Rocket, because he will live literally through you.
I mean, like,
you
no, like,
feel like a brush on your shoulder. He's just like sizing you up a little bit. Like
I'm like, you were tall, I'm short. You don't want to be all up in this. There's too much going on up here. I promise you. You got your own things. I got my own things. Yeah, yeah. I mean, let's go to Peabody's. I got this song I'm working on.
I'm like, look, if you can't take a physical form, maybe we can work something out with Elodia, who can, like, I don't know, give you like a sunflower or something. You know, it'd be a root. You'd be a leaf root.
What did you say, Klimtok?
I was saying, let's. I actually just realized that you didn't ever tell us about Peabody's. So, anyway.
You mentioned the Peabody's and the bar earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely asked you guys if you'd had Peabody's brew before.
Okay. So yeah, I say we go try to work out a deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
It would take us some time, but we could probably get there and work out a contract.
Maybe
it's still just early in the evening, so I would say it's you guys, because you left in the morning originally. You guys were there for maybe like 3 or 4 hours or so. So it's still, I would say it's like getting around 10 o'clock at night now, because you guys did a long rest. No, actually, it's middle of the night now.
So I got a plan. In the morning, you guys head over to Peabody's. I will give you like a letter of recommendation, like, and you guys can order whatever you're going to order, and we'll just pretend like I'm not with you, so that way if anything goes crazy, we can play both sides.
Like the tech.
Yeah, so I would like write out a thing like Peabody's is the best. These guys are trustworthy. Heart Rocket.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Because that's 2 birds with 1 stone. You're doing exactly what you told them.
I'm looking up. I mentioned some good quality ale is probably around 10 gold for a barrel if we're high marking it. So if we can price them down, we might be able to get them to 7 or even 6.
Yeah, we could also.
For each 10 days, you would be about 50 gold, 60 gold total. That's for all of your maintenance, the wages of people to work there, and your regular dues for the guilds, which you will have to join in order to open a bar.
I'm thinking like a percentage type thing. About a percent.
Oh, you guys are saying like a standing deal with them as your supplier, and just be like, okay, we can make we can give you this much of how much we make back if you guys do our startup supply now.
Right.
I definitely would want to sleep in while everybody else goes and take my long rest.
Definitely a morning task.
Yeah, I would say you guys are getting to like where it's like 10, 11 at night now. So like this is all can be planning to do for tomorrow if you guys want that.
I never woke up. I'm still asleep. I went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Clem Talk hits the hay too. A lot to do.
All right. During your sleeps, um, uh, Randy, your message gets sent to you, and Elodia, your message gets sent to you as well. And now we are starting the next day. You guys are waking up, and it is now, I would say, earlier in the morning because you guys did pass out pretty early overall. So it's probably like, 8 in the morning or so.
I don't get out of bed before 10.
And I'm gonna head directly to the Peabody, or I'm gonna ask around town where the Peabody bar is.
It's not a bar, it's a brewery.
While you're out and about,
Brewery, yeah.
while you're out and about, Dom, you are also approached by the people who give you your message.
Oh, is that the message that you sent to us earlier?
Yeah, I sent you guys all privately.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was wondering what that message was.
I grab Rocket's note way out. Go searching for the bodies as well.
You guys do know it's somewhere in the dock ward. And Klimtok, as you start to go out and search, not long after you leave the house, you're approached, and your message is also sent to you. Oh, yeah, I have to. Yours is a request, so yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
How long does it take to get from like the north ward to the dock ward?
The north ward to the dock ward. I said it was about 45-minute walk before, because it's
Yeah,
a
I mean
long, long way.
you gotta go around the whole like trade ward and the castle ward and
Yeah, it's a long winding way, so I'd say it's at least 45 minutes.
I mean you could take Main Street for sure. I don't know what it's called.
Side note: I did find out where the manor.
Oh, you found the actual spot?
Yeah, it's on the intersection of Thunderstaff Way.
Oh shit. Okay. Did you tell them what the address for that place was, Randy?
What?
Did you tell them what the address for the bar or for the brewery was?
No.
Dope. Roll perception check, guys. Perception or persuasion? Are you like asking around to figure out where they're at, or are you just looking for it with your own eye?
Straight up on
Okay, yeah. So I would say that after about 2 hours of searching around, asking questions,
I figure out where it is just as fucking.
yeah, like Rocket is just waking up and you're just figuring out where it's at, and then you head there from there. So I would say you have meandered your way to the dock ward after the 2 hours, and you eventually find it. And you're trying to look for it without asking questions, Klimtok.
That's correct.
You're you know it's in the dock ward, and you're just going along each road looking for the name. Like, all right, here we go. I'd say about 3 hours until you find it.
Enough.
Yeah. So yeah, like I would say you're probably done talking to them by the time he actually shows up. So you're already like gone again, and he's just like, "Hey, so some questions for you guys."
I do have the note from Rocket.
Yeah, so you have the note from Rocket, so like it's just word of mouth for him. So what do you guys say when you get there? We'll just for game's sake, we'll just say that like you waited for him to start talking. How about that, Dom? Or are you just gonna start talking to him? Oh yeah, that works too, because he is just wandering around dockyard looking for this shit. So yeah, you just wave him in. You guys go into the store together then. What's up?
Uh, Peabody, if I may. I have this note from our friend Rocket. Trying to start up a brewery or a bar. We need a supply chain. Heard you guys sell quality. I was wondering, if you guys would like to set up a contract for us to move. Turn will
Well, now that does sound like it would be quite the deal for everybody involved. What you have all of your guild patents and your guild licenses and contracts and a working business front, right?
business front covered. The permits. We're just wondering if it could be where we set up the permits.
Oh, yes. I would most definitely be interested in something like that, of course, with a regular payment of about 20 gold per 10 days. And that would be a full supply of your tavern to run for an entire 10 days, or if not more, depending on how well business goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I
I'm so
understand.
glad. I'm so glad you're there and not me, because I would have just lied my face off.
um, so percentages are 20 gold. So in that case, willing to give us our first supply, turn on investment after that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Really good at those. Well, actually, I am. Those. Ouch.
I was gonna say, well, normally, yeah, I guess. She's like, I don't know, honey. I don't really know you. Rocket is such a dear, I will say. He really is, just a wonderful little man. But uh, without having the licenses and everything, and I've never seen your establishment. I don't know how much business you would pull in. It just doesn't seem like a good investment for us.
I slide 10 gold. Like, how would a down payment?
Wait, how much gold do you put on the table?
10 gold.
Half.
For that is, I guess it would only be half of our losses, but for now, darling, keep your money. But I must see your licenses before I sell you anything.
Very well. Back.
Oh, thank you. I do hope to see you again soon.
I start to leave. And, Virgil, that was like.
So you need licenses from each of the guilds to run the tavern. You need a license to sell food. You need a license to any type of business from that. He is a guard. So Klimtok would know where to go get these licenses. You would know where to go to each of the guild masters to buy these licenses from them. But you need to be sanctioned by the guilds to do business in Waterdeep.
Would he know how much it costs for said permits?
Oh,
Yes, I would say it will be 250 gold pieces total to get all the licenses you need.
I would happily give 250 gold with my note so they can get that set up if I knew about it ahead of time.
Okay, we'll say that yes, you would know that you need to pay for the licenses and stuff. Also, you guys are not ready to open for business, not even close. Your bar is trashed.
Right.
Like you can clean it up, but you still need to buy tables and chairs, and you need to buy new casks, cups, plates, all that stuff. Like you need a whole setup for the whole inside of that bar, which is going to run you like 1,000 gold, and it's going to take you days to get that set up.
I'm just taking 250 out of my sack right now.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that because like the licenses are definitely like that needs to happen, and then you also need to renovate the bar.
Low key, I got 69 gold right now. Hey.
I would spend the day starting to get the permits started if
Yeah, definitely. I'd say for you going around, it would take you. Let's see.
I ever started a business.
Okay, so you need to go. Do you want to? You can start out with going to the Brewers Guild because I assume you want alcohol first, food as well, and
Do we really need a brewer's permit if we're not brewing? Or do we just need a merchant's permit?
you need the brewer's permit is to sell alcohol.
All right.
Of any kind. So it's just like it's like an alcohol tax.
I'm a bard. I'm just trying to work my way around anything I can.
So yeah, you would need the brewers.
I was saying it'd probably be for the best to hire the fixers to come clean up the place, renovate it, get new utensils in before we worry about spending money on the licensing and everything. If that's what you want to do, I'm totally not invested in running this place. I'm just trying to make money.
I think
Got to spend money to make money.
I'm thinking
Everyone have a sleep the next night.
Say that again.
Oh, I'm gonna be cleaning all day because I'm trying to sleep the next night. After we woke it up all night.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm thinking with a permit to hire people, or is like
No, but you would have to find people who would know where to hire these people, or you could just put ads out to see if somebody comes and applies.
There were some kids over in the dock section. I'm sure they'd want to look a few silver.
Yeah, that would probably work. They probably might rob you, but we'll see.
I'll kick their ass.
We have
Dom brings up a good point. There's not a lot to rob right now either. So
I'll punch all of them and do 0 damage.
with all this.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Also, so what you'll need is if you want to open the inside to where you want to open rooms for people to stay, you'll need to talk to the Fellowship of Innkeepers. Then there's the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild, and then there's the Guild of Butchers, and then there's the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors. If you want to start selling potions, or if you want to have like wards placed on the buildings and stuff.
I'm thinking like once food and ale first.
Yeah, I would say those 2 licenses would only cost you 150 gold total to get those 2 licenses.
I want to remind Elodia that you do have that spell book, and they said that the magic place would be nearby if you wanted to, go through that and see if there's anything you want to use. But you are also probably going to be working on your garden as well.
I had the spell book.
Rocket has everything. We don't have a wizard.
Bucket's at the max too, so he's in the area of Elodia.
Yeah.
And they said the wizard shop was on that same street.
What Rocket would do when he wakes up is go out into the courtyard, check on Elodia, like be like, do you need help like watering any of this stuff?
When Clintock finishes talking with the people at the Peabody place, I want to head to the nearest pub or whatever and see if they have a job board with mercenary work.
I posted a little mappy doodle of Troll Skull Alley for you guys.
Oh yeah.
The nearest bar would be actually just a couple of. There's one that is also just opening. They haven't opened yet, so that wouldn't be there. It's also just on the opposite side of Troll Skull Alley from you guys. It's in the process of opening. Oh, you're in the okay. So you would go to the Skewered Dragon, which is right across the street, pretty much from where you guys are at. Sorry, what was the other thing that was being done? You guys were cleaning up outside, and you said you would go outside to ask him if he needed help. Rocket?
Yeah. I went out and I asked, like, Elodia, do you need help like watering or like what?
No, like I'm spending the majority of the day cleaning the entire house. So I'm cleaning outside, I'm cleaning inside, trying to fix everything up. Wow, everyone's doing all these different chores, so we don't have to clean up later.
I bless you. I give words of inspiration to Elodia as I walk out the door. And then I would, knowing that they left in the morning to go like talk to the Peabodys and like go get the permits, I would kind of just start meandering my way through town with a watchful eye.
Alrighty. Yeah, I got to read something. Yeah, roll me a perception check.
22.
All right, I would say that Now I gotta look up what. There it is. Yeah. You did find what you were looking for. Um, and now you have to convince them you are who you say you are. Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, a 13.
Um, there you go. I sent it to you in your
Okay.
massages. You
Okay.
completed your quest.
All right. And then yeah, I would just keep on keeping on until till I saw some friends.
You would also know that you guys are going to need to find someone from the Artisans Guild or the wood. There is a woodcraft. There is a woodworking shop right in the same street as you guys. You'll know that they make tables and they make chairs and things like that.
Um, while I'm making my way around the guild, can I out for a shop to sell.
Yeah, I mean, it would also
That's
be a
what I
pretty
was
cool piece to have at the bar.
But it would go against my.
Oh yeah, you worship Bahamut.
Yeah.
I gave that readily to you, and you sold it. You're going to sell it. I'm not there, but
Getting us some money for the.
Um, yeah, you would know that you were in the dock ward, so you know that Zoblob's shop is not very far away at all. Sorry, it took me a second.
uh, sure. I think that's where we got it from. I'll try to sell it back to him.
That is where you guys got it from. Like, there, I, I don't know if you would know of a bunch of other shops down there in the dock ward, especially ones that are like a curiosity shop like that. But in the upper area of the city, you could most definitely find more shops and such like this. Down here in the dock ward, like there's like a kind of like a farmers market or like a shop where like where they just kind of like get off the ship and like set up a blanket and a tarp and just try and sell a bunch of stuff. There's a whole lot of that going on down here. But this part of the city, it's not dope like the rest of the city, like where you're at, because you're down in like you were saying, you're down in the dock ward still, right? Yeah, because you're now that you know where to get all the like what you have to do with these contracts. Now you know that you have to go get those back from the northern part of the city where all the guild halls are.
I'll be headed that way.
All right, and so what are the rest of you guys doing? Rocket still meandering throughout the city? Dom, are you you said you were going to the bars and asking people around there for job boards? I don't really think that they have much posted around here. It would just be like there might be like a protection detail or two. Honestly, I'll have to come up with something later on for that, Dom, for you to do. I just don't have that prepared.
I guess if I didn't run into anybody after like an hour, I would just probably head to the yawning portal.
All right. Yeah, so you and Dom are both making your way towards the yawning portal. Yeah, and you know who you're looking for is most likely going to be there, Randy. And I will say that you will be able to find some form of job there, because after you guys play out your guys each little side missions here, I'm probably gonna call it for tonight, because now that I kind of know which direction everybody's taking, I'll be able to do more planning. That's why I didn't know what you guys were gonna do, so I didn't really plan for like in depth for every option. I just did a little bit for each like possibility.
I didn't think we were about to get a mansion, so
Yeah, so that's kind of where I was at. I was just like, okay, they're either gonna get this mansion or like, well, they were definitely gonna get the mansion one way or the other. I just didn't know what you guys were gonna do with it. Like, I was like, we got options here. I'm glad that you guys are opening a bar, though. That's gonna be interesting.
A lot to keep up with.
I'm a busy
Display
guy.
a yard.
Elodia, are you still? You said you're just still busily cleaning everything up.
I'm just cleaning everything up because my mission is my mission is not that hard. Just kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you got a request basically to ask. Are you going to respond one way or the other?
Uh, I'm not sure yet. I'm still cleaning because I gotta wait for the next night to respond technically.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah, because my mission involves something different.
Yeah.
So, first thing I would do when I get to the yawning portal is like just kind of go around, ask everybody what they're drinking, and if they're not drinking Peabody Ale, well, I'd be like, oh, and just walk away. I don't want to suggest it. I just if they're drinking anything, and then I want to go to the bar and like really loud be like, I'll have a Peabody's.
Branding, like it.
He goes, oh yes, that's one of the new brewers in town. That's actually a pretty good stout they got. You want the stout or you want the amber?
I'm a stout man myself.
Yeah, I mean, I can see by the look of you.
Is that a short joke?
So yeah, he fucking pours it up and slams it on the table in front of you. He goes, "It is what it is." He walks back there onto the next compatriot.
And then do I see the people that I'm looking for?
Yeah, you see them. They're up on the third floor, tucked away. They notice you walk in, and they kind of poke their head over, and they played loudly for a moment. You caught wind of the familiar tune.
3 Strings is up there?
Yeah, 3 Strings is up
Okay.
there.
Yeah. So I would just go back up to 3 Strings and and I'm just supposed to relay that to him. That's all I'm supposed to do.
Yep. Super
Then
easy first mission.
Then that's exactly what I do, and I offer him the stout.
He says, "Oh, thank you." And he tries this. Oh my God, what is this?
It's Peabody's. It's finest in Waterdeep. They're new. Trust me. Tell their tales. You're gonna love it.
Oh, this is, yeah. I'll have to try this more often. This is a good one.
Like I'm working on this song. It's like Peabody's. That's really all I got right now. But I'm kind of working with them. Like, I know you're like a big deal, but like, I'm gonna be a big deal too someday. So like, maybe we'll like duet sometime or whatever. Maybe I'll be like this. I'll be the sixth string. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Thanks.
He kind of chuckles and he starts to play again, and it's like it's off tune, and he's singing off key as well. But like he kind of winks at you while he's doing it, and then he goes, "Thank you very much for your information. I will be in contact with you again soon." And also, maybe not being the most noticed all the time might be a little better for what we do. And then he just kind of strums along like chicka-doom, and then just saunters away.
The best place to hide is out in the open.
And then just fade into the background by being bright and in the middle of everything. Okay. Yeah, wonderful. And so you said you wanted to talk to Durnan about maybe capping some training. I would say he's definitely would be willing to do that to help you out. It actually says in his description that he's more than willing to help out, at least guide younger adventurers or newer adventurers to where they could go. But since you and the team have already helped him fight the troll, I would assume that he'd be, for a price, he'd be willing to do some training with you and show you at least what he does, which he's a fighter. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, he's a fighter, and he is he's very strong. All right. So I believe that is everybody, correct?
Before everyone leaves, I want to ask everyone what everyone thinks of Joe.
What do you mean?
What does everyone think of Joe? It's this Joe's your BFF.
I mean, I've never had a ghost friend before, so he's cool.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
He gave me a ladle. I kind of freaked out, but
he gave me a label. I didn't handle it very well, but he did give it to me.
I feel like I remember something from